Hey, what is up guys, and welcome to another video. So in this video we are going to be replacing the rear driver's side door on the 7th gen Nissan Maxima. I've done a video on how to replace the front. The back is a lot easier and simpler. So I've already replaced, well, swapped the doors between both. So this door was from that one. The front door I ain't doing yet because I'm gonna have to figure out how I could do it without the fenders. Because with it like this, it's easy to take out. All you gonna need is a 14 mil, a small flathead. You know what? So we are going to be replacing this door and swapping it. So this door is gonna be going on that one's gonna be coming on this one. So this one I already got ready to pull off. You see it's unhooked and I already got the 4 nuts out. So now all we gotta do is the same exact thing onto mine and then swap the door. It should be a fairly quick process compared to the front. So see, this door is scratched up and I could tell this door has been repaired because all this is painted silver. It doesn't come silver from the factory. And then you see some of the body work there. Got more scratches and everything. Don't mind that, that's where I had the black door handles. No scratches, everything. That one's in perfect condition. That was the main reason I brought that car, to swap the doors, but since he told me 700, I brought the whole car. So I'm taking advantage of it, of swapping everything off that's in either mint or near perfect condition and swapping it over. And then, of course, I gotta wash this car and all that. So let's begin. And another indication, this was spray painted. So whatever damage was done to this door, they repainted this door on the car. So anyway, what we're gonna do, pull this back, pull out the harness. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. And then you wanna push down on that tab, pull out. We're gonna stick that back in for now. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is remove this 10 mil right here. Set that down. And then now we're going to remove the 4 nuts. And the method I'm gonna show you is a whole lot easier. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take out all 4 nuts, then we're gonna open the door, pull it out, and swap it. So, like I said, these are 12 mil, sorry. So we're gonna take out the 4 12 mil nuts. And then my car, this one came with automatic rear windows. The 2014 doesn't. So we are going to have to swap the harness, and we also going to have to swap the window motor for automatic windows to work properly on this non-existing door. So that'll be in this video as well. So if you wanted to do a conversion from non-automatic rear windows to automatic, like what this one came with, the harness has to get swapped and the window motor will have to get swapped too. So I'm gonna tuck this in. I'm gonna set you up on the tripod so y'all can see how I do this, and then gonna begin. Before I set you down here so y'all can see me swap the doors, when you take the doors off, you want to do it while it's closed. That way, once you open it, you can just hold it, and then when you're putting it back in, you put the studs through its thing, and then shut the door. And then once you shut the door, you can sit there and put the nuts in, and it'll pull it back into position. So the method I'm doing is gonna be, well, you can do this easily by yourself. I did it already on the opposite side. I didn't record it, but this side I'm going to do it. But it's hella quick, like less than 30 minutes to swap the doors. But of course, thanks to YouTube and editing, it's a whole lot quicker for y'all. So I'm gonna set you down and we're gonna swap the doors. Let me shut this one and I'm gonna set you down. All right, I got y'all to where it's showing both cars. So I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna hold here, then hold here. Hold up. gonna put that door on and then I'll continue rehooking up this door. All right, so I'm gonna dig this back out. I should have left it up. So you saw how quick it was to swap those doors once you got it unbolted and all that. I should have did this in cooler degree weather. All right, sweating. It's like 80 degrees. And I already worked a long day. All right, well, I ain't gonna worry about this right now because I do have to swap this whole harness and then swap the motor and everything like else, like I said. So I'm gonna put the bolts back in. And last one. See, it pulled it back in place and it's in the exact spot it was originally. All right, I wasn't going to record me swapping the harness on both sides, but my thoughts on this door, with this being silver, I was correct. I was going ahead to replace the harness. Look at that. So this door was replaced because if it was directly from the factory, even the clips is painted. So this door was repaired. Something happened to this door. I don't see. Oh yeah, that's ripped off too. So this door was damaged and they repaired it. Even up here. So this was a replacement door. So yeah, you never know what a used car really is, if everything is original or not. But this is a solid indication because once I seen that, I knew something had happened to the door, and this proves it. But I'm gonna go ahead and get the harness out of this door and transfer the speaker because the speaker in my, well, this is my old door. The Bose speakers are different. I'm not sure why. The ones that come on this car is a Bose and it ends with a C right here. All the ones on mine comes with a K, so I'm not sure it is a difference. Looking at them, they look identical, but I'm not sure exactly what the different lettering mean. So if any of y'all know, please let me know in the comments what this means, because the one that came on my car, it comes with K, and the one that comes with this car comes with C. So I'm not sure if there's a sound quality difference between the two, but I'm keeping the speaker that came on my door and the harness. So I'm gonna go ahead and taking this harness out and the motor, and then I'll show you the step-by-step of my car. I just want to make this video shorter than what it needs to be. This, you can feed it back through. And then just make it flush like we did this one right here. And then for this, the door stopper, I think that's what this is called. Just pull it out. And then close the door a little bit. Let the door in at the camera. All right, close the door a little bit to get this to line up. And start hand tightening. And then if I open the door, so go back. And voila. So that's everything on this side is done. Close the door. And then we can go right here and finish. Put that in. And voila. That's how you place your rear door on a 2009 to 2014 Nissan Maxima. That's it for this video. Like and subscribe. See you in the next one. Peace.